I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Father Alan Rieger. I'm a Carmelite priest, a Carmelite missionary working in the Philippines for the last 40 years. It's during this time that I've encountered certain illnesses, and that one of them was typhoid fever for my third time. This time I didn't know it was typhoid, and so for 2 weeks I was under doctor's treatment with no improvement. So thinking it was just a matter of fatigue, I decided to take a rest in one of the Carmelite monasteries in San Pablo, the Carmelite sisters. It's here the sisters immediately called Dr. Saji, who came to see me, and he first asked for a blood test. Within a short time of 8 to 10 days, the sickness was healed through what is called homeopathic medicine. This is my second encounter with this type of alternative form of medicine. The first time Dr. Saji treated me was simply for the dysentery. Since then, 2 other occasions occurred where I encountered I needed his help, and one was when I suffered a slipped disc while traveling through Europe, through France, Spain, and Portugal. It's then that I discovered this slipped disc between the 5th and 6th vertebrae of the neck. After several months of treatment, there seemed to be little improvement. And so again I came to San Pablo for a rest, and Dr. Saji was called, and he began to treat me for this slipped disc through his medicine on homeopathic medicine and a series of exercises, neck exercises. It was here that the conditions I had been suffering for several months began to minimize. For several months I could not sleep. I had to raise my neck with 2 pillows to a 45-degree angle. There was intense pain, radiation down the right arm. Anytime I would jolt myself by riding in a tricycle, hit a bump, or I'd slip on a step or a sudden jerk, there would be radiation, intense radiation down the right arm. This I suffered for many, many months under treatment, but the time that Dr. Saji had been treating me, these conditions began to wane to a point where the radiation stopped completely, and the idea of sleeping regularly returned. And there was no pain in the arm, and there was no pain in the neck. This I attribute to this treatment through homeopathic medicine and the exercises. The third ailment that I suffered was high blood sugar count. This is a problem within my family. My mother and father and my brother and sister are all diabetics. When my blood sugar went beyond normal, I immediately went to the doctor in Manila. They put me on a diabetic diet. My blood sugar count went down to normal as long as I remained on the diet. As soon as I would begin to eat regularly again, the blood sugar went up above normal. And so again I sought the assistance of Dr. Saji. Again, with his homeopathic treatment, over a period of 1.5 years now, the blood sugar count has gone back to normal. My pancreas is able to produce enough insulin to be able to handle normal eating. Meaning to say is, I can take sweets to a limited degree and even fruits without my blood sugar going up beyond normal. In fact, the last 2 glucose tolerance tests that I took, the results were extremely satisfactory. It is this that I became very, very convinced of the homeopathic medicine approach. My biggest desire in all of these 3 illnesses was to be able to bring about a cure in which the natural body immunization system could work on its own without depending upon external medicines, supplementary medicines, which could be sometimes life needed. And so with this, I'm extremely happy with the results of these few illnesses that Dr. Saji has been treating me ever since 1999. The reason I chose was because by their fruits you will know them. The results were very, very satisfactory. moving from satisfaction to very pleasing to whole health. Secondly, I like very much the philosophy behind homeopathic medicine, which looks at not merely treating the illness, the physical side of it, but Dr. Saji would also interview you, discussing your beliefs and your attitudes towards life, almost like your philosophy of life, your behavior of life, because these all contribute in one way or another to the total health of the body. And thirdly, the results I found very pleasing, with very satisfactory results. During the process of treatment, I also experienced no side effects to any type of medicine. There was no discomfort or nausea in any way during any of the 3 treatments that the doctor had provided for me. So with this, I feel that this is a tremendous help in the field of medicine, especially if it comes out from the testimony of the individuals, which I am happy to present this afternoon. Thank you very much for listening to this short testimonial on homeopathic medicine.